If you can beat this speed, you can clear this dungeon. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you the fine print. He has to be on Bulwark and Bloodbath, okay? Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, it's been a while. This is my 100% Rengoku team. It took a lot of resources and a lot of experimenting around to see what I actually need and what I don't need. There are free-to-play alternatives going around, but they are kind of slow, like around 4 to 5 minutes, so this one being around 2 minutes is way better for me. And yeah, this is my Viper. As you can see, he's on Dark Moon, but he is not using Swift Rush or Swift Smite, okay? This is just a Bulwark Bloodbath. He is around the absolute minimum speed that I can run him in. And he's also fully maxed. Sania, oh my god, okay. I tried my best to avoid putting any points in her, but it's absolutely required, right? You actually have to max her out fully for this to be 100% consistent. And she wants to be around 140 speed and also on Cure and Bramble, okay? Bramble here is very important. Then we have my Yeli. Her skill points are fully maxed. She is on Fury Momentum, Fury Edge. It's kind of a crazy shell, yeah, but I don't think you have to have her this strong to actually beat the dungeon. But if you wanna make it consistent, you do have to hit pretty hard, I would say. And this is my Lily, around 329 speed. If you have her slower, you're gonna have to make Viper speed a little bit faster. But she is on HP, defense, and defense, okay? All you have to do is make her fast. Her S2 and her S1 are max, but I didn't put anything into her S3. I don't think that's required. Actually, before we go into a run, let's talk about speed tuning first, because speed tuning is like 90% of the battle. Alright, Lily goes first, and after she speeds up Yeli, watch your turn order, okay? You want Sania between all 3 of the enemies, because if she is too fast, right, because my Sania initially was at like 270 speed, if she's too fast and all 3 mobs go in consecutive order, if they all focus Yeli, she might die right as the battle starts. And yes, even though you can recover from it, it makes the run pretty inconsistent. So you want her fast, but not too fast, okay? So Yeli would hit here. Boom, boom, boom. 3 hits, right? And watch how Viper moves in front of the main boss, mainly due to Lily's speed up, okay? This is very important because if you don't land the attack break before the main boss goes, your run will be quite in trouble, I would say, because having to recover from that much damage with Sania as a healer is not very efficient. But yeah, here's a full run, and usually the runs are around 2 minutes. This one was pretty perfect in terms of all the variables. So this one is around 120 or so. At first, I had trouble wanting to invest in Sania because I felt like I had already Fuchu as a healer, but I found her quite useful, and I feel like you can also use her in like PvP in like a bruiser team because she increases max health, right? If you're wondering why I have her on Bramble, by the way, is her first ability gives her a 30% turn meter boost, okay? Even though she doesn't heal on her counter attack, she still gets a turn meter boost, and that lets her cycle very fast and very often, so the heals will be very frequent. Before I did the Bramble tech, the win rate was around maybe 90% win rate. I wanted to get the last 10%, and that did the trick, honestly. You do have to have her on Fortissimo though, and make sure that she has max HP for her first slot. At the end of the day, it's still the most difficult and rewarding farming dungeon left, so maxing out Sania might sting for a little bit, but just remember that you can use every shell in this dungeon, right? Like, Fortissimo is so good on every healer. Codex of Magic is necessary later on for like speedruns. Count is also extremely good for DPSs. Lighthouse is required, right, for bruisers in PvP. So this will be the most rewarding dungeon, and it takes 100% if you want 100%, right? Let me know if you have any other questions. I'll be in the chat, and yeah, thanks for watching.